So, it was a lot of fun. Kenichi was great because I don't know why. I mean, I started directing and I was like, I'm a girl, give me a princess show. And it was like, here's this show about fighting. And you have to adapt it and direct it. And I was like, dudes fighting? Seriously? And then it became a joke and they started giving me all the dudes fighting shows. I'm like, oh, come on, guys. But it was fun because we'd have auditions, and I was pretty new to Funimation, so I didn't know all the dudes. So we just had like 3 days full of dudes coming in and like trying to talk, and doing all these crazy karate moves and stuff. So I had a blast, and especially because me, girls, they're attractive men, and I was surrounded by nothing but attractive men all day long. Everybody wanted to come work with me. It was fabulous. I liked it. It's like, oh, hey, come on in. See you again. It was a lot of fun. Plus, I got to work with Colleen and we kind of shared the second half of it and split directing duties, and that was fun too. She's the best. But yeah, that was a good one. I like Vic. Vic's fun. He's great. He's such a good voice actor. And it's almost kind of, it's good and it's bad, because like as a director you feel like you're not really doing anything when you cast somebody like Vic or like Chris Sabat or any of those people. It's like you bring them in and they're so good. As a director, you're like, I feel like I need to make you do it again, just so I feel like I'm doing my job. But after a while, it's like, a lot of the stuff on Kenichi, Chris Sabat would just make up as he went along, and then I would laugh so hard. I'm like, great, that's great. Anybody else have a question? Yes. Have I ever had any urge to jump into the foam walls or anything like that? You know what we did do when Funimation was doing they were moving around studios and stuff, and they were soundproofing, and they had that egg crate stuff. I guess it's not egg crate. They would kill me for saying that, because I'm sure it's something much more expensive and nice. But it's foam that they put on the wall to help soundproof. And when they were tearing some studios down and moving stuff around, there was this huge pile of foam liners that they set out in the hall. And I was talking to some of the guys that work at Funimation, and I'm like, you know what would be fun? It's just run and jump on that giant pile of foam. And I actually didn't have the guts to do it, but Tatum did. Michael Tatum, I was like, you know what you should do? He's like, okay. So he did it, and that was lots of fun. I would get, back in the day when I lived in Houston, let me get comfortable. I'll open my top to bed. Thank you so much. I like the top too. Excuse me, one more. Okay. Yay, Dr. Pepper! Hi, come on in! Maybe after this, Dr. Pepper will endorse me and send me free Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper! And I don't usually drink soda, so when I come to convention, that's my time to pretend I'm on vacation and have soda. So I get really antsy, you know why, all the sugar and caffeine. When I lived in Houston, and I would go up to Dallas, and it's like a 4-hour drive, and I would spend 4 days in the booth all day long. And at that time in Funimation, there were whisper rooms, which are little bitty booths. And yeah, by the end of the 4th day, you're just hitting your head against the wall and hand on the glass. There was one time on Tsubasa, it wasn't even a funny line, but for some reason, I was doing something as soccer, Paul was saying, "Shower," as I did so often, and for some reason, I just got a giggle, and I couldn't stop laughing, and nothing I could do. Every time I would, "Shower!" and I would just start laughing. And Colleen's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "I'm totally fine. I don't know why I can't stop laughing." So I had to come out of the booth and walk around and kind of try to shake it off. Okay, everything's fine. And every time I would get back in, I would just start laughing again. So that happens sometimes, where you just get kind of stir crazy after a while. And especially if it's a day where back then we were working on Megimon at the same time, and I played 3 different characters in Megimon. So I would have a day full of So play 3 different characters in Megima, and then do something else, and then do something else, and then play Sakura. So by the end of the day, your brain is just kind of like, who am I? What am I doing? What is this? What's going on? What is happening? But it was always fun, you know. It was banging your head on the wall in a good way, in a kind of, you know, oh my God, kill me, but yay, I'm having so much fun. I've never really had any bang my head on the wall, kill me bad moments, which is good. I really like when I do that. And I work with cool people. So that's good. You'll take any one actor and go, oh wow, I was your sister and your mom and your best friend and your lover and your pig and you know like this list of like things, how you were related to one another. And especially those of us that have been doing it for a long time, it's like, holy moly, we've been anything you could possibly be to another person. Which is fun, but it gets kind of weird when you think about it. Oh, especially with Lucy Christian. She and I have played everything opposite each other. I'm like, I'm even my boyfriend. A little weird. Okay. But we work with a really great group of people, and you know, people come and go, people move and stuff like that. But the base core of people pretty much stays the same for a long time now. And everybody's so cool, and we really do get along, and it's awesome that we kind of have gone to conventions and got to know one another, and it's kind of caused the voice actors to spend more time getting to know one another. And so like, I missed it because I was sick. But right before I left, like the Funimation girls, we all had a girl night. Like me and they're supposed to be me. And Colleen and Trina and Jamie and Wendy and the Crayons and just like this big group, and we just all get together every once in a while and have girl night. It's a lot of fun. And you become close to those people, and it's nice because, you know, if you're ready to vent, they're the only people that are really going to understand what you're talking about. I'm lucky because my boyfriend is works with Chris Sabat at his studio. So he knows exactly what anime is and what's going on. So it's nice that I can come home and go, oh my gosh, you want to guess what I got to do today? I got to do this, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, but at least he understands. It's not like I don't have to explain, like, okay, so there was this anime that was about this, and I just did that. You just kind of shake some hands. Yeah, that's great. Happy for you. But I get so excited about all the different roles and stuff, so I come home and I'm like, I got to be crazy today. Crazier than normal. That's it. Any other questions? Yes. I would say I can't pick a favorite character because it's like picking your favorite baby. You know, like you can't pick your favorite child. As far as like voices to do, Megan Lynn and Black Butler is one of my favorites because she's just ridiculous. Like when I heard the Seiyu, I was like, wow, that's an interesting choice. How can I take that and go one step further? Oh no, let's give her a Cockney accent. So then to have the accent and then to just put this kind of I'm constantly on the edge of just exploding. Woo! Like it was just so much fun to work on that voice. Some of the others that were fun. Hi, come on in. Holy moly! Are you guys out in the hall? Yeah. Oh no!
Started early.
Come on in. Come on in.